So my school was called PakTurk. It was basically named after Pakistan and Turkey's friendship and the friendlier ties between both the countries and both the cultures. So our school's slogan that like inspired me the most was 2 countries and 1 nation. After finishing my elementary school in a small town, I was looking forward to go into a like bigger school that could offer me a higher exposure, international exposure. We have several schools that are preparing students for international level, but in search of a very like reasonable school, I was going with my father, and we stopped at a traffic signal. This like itself was like where it's like one of my like biggest stories. So we paused at a traffic signal, and I saw a very like wonderful building. I had never seen like that wonderful and nice building in Lahore before. I saw that building and I read the name PakTurk like with green and with red like letters, and I asked my father like at that particular moment, I wish I could go to this school. And Alhamdulillah, I was lucky enough that the very next day I was sitting inside the building giving the scholarship test for the school, and Alhamdulillah I passed that test and I was given admission. My teachers were like very welcoming and they were very nice in terms of relationship with the students. They would always encourage us like to go beyond our like comfort zone, beyond our limits, and pursue like whatever career we wanted to. They were very, very hardworking. They would work. I still remember I had mathematics teacher Muhammad Zangin. So I was selected to participate in International Mathematics Olympiad, and I was lucky enough that I was living in the same society, in the same colony where all my teachers were living. So he would often come till like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. we will study in my drawing room, and my parents were like, "What you doing?" Like, okay, he will be with me till 4 a.m. We would be studying, we would be doing maths, he will be helping me out, and sometimes I'll go to his place, he will help me out. And it was because of him that I was able to make it to the International Olympiad, and I owe my success to my teachers. I knew science before that. I had been studying science for so long. Whatever, for example, Fountain magazine, when we read those things and we found a connection, I mean personally I found a connection between religion and science, everything made sense to me. And it does make sense to me till today, and it shaped me like very uniquely from like other people who like I can feel that I'm a little bit unique and I'm a little bit lucky than students who are going into local schools and who are following the local system, and all that like is because of the teachers we had. And again, like I would really like to thank my teachers, one of them Mr. Okayosbal and Mr. Tanar. They have been the force behind me, who were like always pushing me to achieve, who were always like helping me out. Even though Mr. Okai left the 1 year before I graduated, but he had built my mindset to study abroad and work hard to study, to go to a really, really nice university, and I had that in my mind, and I was always like in contact with him. He was asking me, did you apply to this university? Do you need recommendation? And all that stuff. He took care of me very well, even though he had left, and I owe everything to him. And I would like to say to him that inshallah sir, you have ignited a spark in me, and I will build on that, and inshallah I will pay back to the community.